come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Hey there, my Pisces people. How are you? Happy holidays to everyone, whatever holiday you celebrate. This reading is for the 16th of December through the 31st-ish. I have prayed and meditated. I have pre-shuffled the cards. I like to shuffle them a little on camera to pick up the energies of people that may watch this. Those of you new to my channel, if you would like to, please hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you'll know when my other videos pop up. Those of you new to my channel, I am guided to do this part with my eyes closed. It can get a little messy. Sometimes things jump or escape or flop out. Oh, 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a pretty nice card to... Oh, there's two cards. What do we have? The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Those are beautiful, beautiful energies. Pisces. This is a water sign card, obviously, Cups. And we have Pentacles is an earth sign. It's possible you're a Pisces with your moon in an earth sign. Or you may have a lot of earth in your chart. These two cards right here tell me that you are abundant in love and you have what you need in your life. This is often called the single lady card. Doesn't have to be a woman. You don't even have to be single, but you have your own income, your own everything. If you don't need someone else in your life. If someone is in your life, it's because you love them. It's not a matter of need. It's just because you love them and want them in your life. Well, that's just some beautiful energy right there, my friends. Really beautiful energy. If I can get this. Can you see those? That's some really nice energy to start with. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is a feeling that you are poverty-stricken or you don't have enough. And this time of year, it's easy to feel that way. You know, this time of year, everybody gets focused on how much money they have in the bank because they want to be able to buy a gazillion presents for everybody. You can also be feeling out in the cold or like the black sheep. But 5 of Pentacles is mostly a card of being in a state of lack. It's chaotic finances. It's not knowing where your next meal's coming from. Can I keep the electricity on? That sort of thing. You have blessings coming in right off the bat. Divine timing coming in right off the bat. This is a blessing of your a new understanding of your own inner light, of your own divinity. And it's happening fast. It's like a bolt from the blue. It's a fiery energy. Something that gets you going, that gets your heart pounding, that get you going off on a new and better track. Strength card. You have so much strength. You have no fear. You have no reason to fear. You have the strength to get through anything our earthly world throws in your way. You've got the sun coming up over her head. We've got the snake of knowledge there, of healing. Got the lion, the power of the lion. Strength, inner strength. Your soul, your mind, you are strong. Also a fiery energy. Eight of Swords reversed is a release of this feeling of not being able to move. Of being trapped. You're not trapped, it's just in your head. This needs to be released. And it will be, because you have this Ace of Wands coming in, this wonderful blessing coming in. You have a new offer coming in from this Prince of Pentacles. Someone's coming in to bring you an offer, some kind of real world offer. Could be an inheritance, could be a new job, a new car, something real world that is going to be offered to you. And the Princess of Pentacles. She's got information about the real world. She's got information that you need to know. She comes in and tells you things about the real world. So, you are deeply in love. You have this love, but financially you're not feeling too good. You have the strength, though, to get through it all, and you have this new opportunity. Can you see this? Sorry, I keep having to adjust the angle here. You got this new opportunity coming in. And over here, you know you're standing in your own with the Pentacles, with the Nine of Pentacles, and get my big hand out of the way. The Nine of Pentacles, right? She was our leaper. And we've got this new blessing coming in. You're going to release this feeling of being trapped in a situation and trapped in these thoughts in your head. They're going to leave, and some young person's going to come in and tell you about an offer. This could be two sides of the same person. It could be two people. It's hard to tell in these general readings. The court cards can be a little elusive. There's definitely real world offers coming in. You're not going to be feeling like this anymore, I don't believe. No, because you're going to make a decision. There's a decision to be made between two things. You have the strength to make this decision. Seven of Wands is a feeling that you have to defend yourself. This is a defensive stance. You make my day, right? Go ahead, come at me because I will take you down. That's hooking the Strength card to the Prince of Pentacles. So you're saying, I'm strong, and if you're bringing me this offer, it better be something real. It better be something solid. It better be something I can count on, because I have to make a decision. Here we have the Four of Swords. So this is a good card to come right here. You've got this new passionate energy coming in. You've got this freedom, this release of this feeling of being trapped in your situation, which I believe is this situation of the Pentacles, of not having enough. You're going to just sit back and take a break. You're giving your mind a rest. You're releasing that energy and you're kicking back for a time of healing, rest. It might be a time where you just plain don't want to think about anything. Maybe you're just going to sit back, watch a movie. You're going to take a nap. You're going to go away for the weekend maybe just to get away from things, to think about things so you know how to make this decision. Maybe you're tired of feeling defensive. You need to get away to think about things. You need to give yourself a time out, a time of rest. Yep, the Hermit. You need to be alone for a while to think things through. You need to be alone for a while to think about how all these pieces fit together and which decision to make. Do you take this offer? She's coming in telling you about this offer. You got to get off on your own and think about things. Now is not the time to be persuaded by other people. You need to step back and know thyself. Queen of Swords. Pisces, this Queen of Swords, she stands in her truth all the time. She knows what's going on. She's a very savvy woman. She's the kind of woman that you think has eyes in the back of her head. She sees what's going on. If it doesn't please her, that won't be in her life anymore. Look at, she's looking at you. See those people behind in the window right here? She's like, do they seriously think I don't know what's going on? She always knows what's going on. She is not slow to remove things in her life that don't uplift her. Something makes her unhappy, it's gone. She's very wise. She knows a lot. She's a deep thinker. She's very spiritual. Her crown chakra is absolutely open and messages come to her. She's more or less the physical embodiment of the High Priestess, because she knows things. She just has ways of knowing things. She's got her back turned to these. The reason she has her back turned to these things is because she is seeing these things and she's thinking about them. Perhaps this is you needing to get away and have this break from these things to think things over and find yourself. Find what needs to stay and what needs to go. Four of Cups is dissatisfaction. Could be boredom, but I'm feeling it's dissatisfaction with the way things have been going. A kind of feeling numb and having to think things through. Which again goes with our Four of Swords and the Hermit. Getting away to think things through. To get things straight between your mind and your heart. Because it's pretty hard to get through any of this real world stuff if your mind and your heart are in battle with each other. If you and your soul are not connected. Well, not that you're not connected, you know what I mean. If you're not listening to your intuition, if you're not listening to the things your soul is trying to tell you, because your soul, which is you, is directly connected to the divine. We are all directly connected to the divine because we are spiritual beings. So you need to get a way to think about these things, thinking about your intuition, thinking about the thoughts that you deal with. Recognizing this new blessing coming in. Bottom of the deck, the Princess of Wands. She's got fiery passion. She comes in with an offer or to tell you about this fiery passion. She plays a role. Maybe she's coming in to tell you. Whatever she tells you sparks this blessing. Maybe this is you. You need to get away. And she's coming here right on these cards. You got to get away from everything else and figure things out. You got to balance the passion and the mind and the heart and the soul and all these things. There can also be 4 people involved in this situation. Perhaps a mother, a son, and 2 daughters. Maybe maybe you have a son that's an earth sign, a daughter that's an earth sign, and a daughter that's a fire sign. I'm just saying, for some of you, it's a message I get. I can tell you this, Queen, if this is you, maybe your moon is an air sign. Maybe you're just standing in this power of knowing. You know this decision has to be made. You are ready to stand your ground. You've got strength. You have love. You have everything you need in those first 2 cards that popped up, and yet you still have this feeling of lack. But you have strength. You have this offer coming in, and you have this information coming in about this offer that you need to think about because it's coming in now. Coming in the end of December is this new passion for something. Perhaps this Princess of Wands is bringing you in more information, or you're suddenly feeling this youthful energy of the Princess of Wands after you get away, after you give your time to think things through. Give yourself time to think things through. So now I'm going to go to the second half of our reading. I always do sort of 2 readings in one. It can give new messages to you or new messages to other people. It can add a layer to the messages already here. It's different for everyone watching. Again, eyes closed, trying not to make a huge mess. Nobody jumped. Ace of Swords. Oh, I love that. This new passion coming in, bringing you in a new way of thinking about this 5 of Pentacles. So there's 2 blessings coming in. This passion is going to give you clarity. It's going to give you truth. It's going to give you a new way to think about things. Love that. Here again, 2 of Swords. That's double 2 of Swords. Decision has to be made. Some decision has to be made. You have the strength and you have the release to make this decision. 2 and 2, 11, 11. That's a divine timing. Divine timing. The 8 of Swords is a time of feeling entrapped, encased in these thoughts. It's only for a time. The snow will melt, the door will open, be able to get back outside. It's only in your mind. So when this truth comes in, you're going to realize this is just in your head. Snow's going to melt. There you go. You're out of there. So falling on this Prince of Pentacles and Princess of Pentacles tells me that you will be in a time of thinking about this offer coming in. You'll be spending time in deep thought about this offer, which goes with our Hermit card and our 4 of Swords and our 4 of Cups. Taking time out to build a good foundation, to think things through, and to do things in the proper way. Oh, sorry. I sit on this little low pillow at my nice little low table, and my old knees get tired. You're having some kind of beautiful, fond memory about someone from the past, or a past moment where someone was kind to you. It has everything to do with the 10 of Cups and this decision to be made. It's someone that you know. You have the strength and unconditional love, and you're thinking back about this because remembering that's going to help you make this decision. It's connecting basically the two of Swords. Thinking about this past is going to help you make your decision. Here we have the King of Wands. He's a fiery energy. He's passionate. He loves. See the kitties? He's a gentle soul. He's probably the head of a corporation, or he owns his own business. He might be retired. He's very creative. He knows how to make things grow in every way. He knows how to make passion grow. He knows how to make plants grow. He knows how to make a business grow. He's the growth guy. If you need to know those kinds of things, he's the one you go to because he's very fair-minded. He has passion for everything. And he's coming on this Ace of Wands next to the Ace of Swords, connecting the 4 of Swords, the release. So the energy of this king is very important to you. Very important to you. And now we have 5 people involved in the situation. Now, this king is kind of looking down here at this getting away. So I have a feeling that he knows it's either him, which could be you, that's going to do the getting away, or he's telling you that you need to get away. He's got something to do with your inner search, with your inner spark. Two of Cups. 3 twos. That's a 6. 6 is the calm after the storm. This person you're in love with is someone that you've been in love with for a long time. When you think about them, you only have memories of kindness and sweetness. It's on the side, remember, of this Ten of Cups. You have unconditional love for whoever this is. And this Queen has a lot to think about. Here's the Nine of Swords. This is the burden of thoughts, but they are falling away. The sword's already fallen. The sword is kind of making its way away. So you are in a time of releasing these thoughts. The thoughts that are harming you. The thoughts that are boggling your mind and making you feel confused. You're releasing those because you're getting a way to think about things. No? You're taking that time out. You've got decisions to make, and you've got thoughts and heart to get straight. Ten of Pentacles. So family money has a lot to do with this. This is a beautiful energy. This is that you have people you can go to. You have family you can go to. You have a happy family situation. So this is connecting our Queen to the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. We've got two tens. We've got the ending of some cycles. We also have an immense amount of love and family money. A lot of love. Okay, Queen of Swords looking away on the other side of the reading. Check that out. She's on the first layer, looking away from the middle. She's on the outside on the second layer, looking away from the center of the reading. Because she knows all this stuff. She's seen all these things. Now she has to think about them. Because she's the queen of thought. She's the queen of deciding what goes and what stays. Bottom of the deck, oh, another two. So we were at 6 with the twos, now we're at 8. 8 is the number of eternity. So you have this eternal passion for someone. We do have a king and a queen. We have two queens. So this could be a pretty big family. It could be two air sign queens. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, could be any of those signs. With 3 children. 3 children involved. We've got 1 king, 2 queens, 2 princesses, and a prince. We've got love from the past. We've got new beginnings, new thought pattern, and new feeling of passion. Now we have this king is looking right at our Queen of Swords. I believe this Queen of Swords is probably the same person. He's looking at her with love. I'm getting the message that he's waiting for her to go through these things. For her to go away by herself and think things through. And he's waiting for whatever decision she's going to make. He knows they have this long-time love. He knows that she is the one for him, and she knows he's the one for her. But there are things to think through. Maybe things that really have nothing to do with the relationship. They have things more to do with real world stuff, with this Pentacle stuff. I'm also, for some of you, I have a feeling that these two young people are in a situation that they want to get out of. Maybe this is a young married couple, or not married, maybe they're just dating or they live together. But they're feeling trapped in this relationship. For some of you, there may be some competition between these two princesses, the young women. Usually they're like, the princesses would be like teenagers. Could even be younger children. This deck always makes me think they're like late teens, mid-teens. The prince would be a young adult, 20s. Queen and king is a mature energy. They're in their 40s, probably at least. They're in their from 40s to onward. They are a mature energy. They've been through life. They know. They know what's what. So I am getting the feeling, I'm getting the message that our King of Wands is waiting for this air sign queen, or you, or you're him. There's no way for me to know exactly. But I am getting the feeling that he is waiting for her to get her mind and her heart straight. She's very independent because she's very independent. It's not a matter of needing him. He's hoping she still wants him after she figures these things out. Because they've been together a long time. So I'm just scanning this, seeing if there's something that I've left out. So the main message is the center card. Oh, I forgot about this other no, that's the strength card. Right. The main thing about this reading is there is a decision to be made. Is a decision to stay or go? I believe it is. A decision has to be made. Do you stay in this long-time love? Or do you go out on your own? Maybe you feel like you've grown apart. But you need to get away to think about it. So Aquarians, no, Pisces, I'm sorry. It's possible that although these Queen of Swords are usually a Libra, they are an air sign, so perhaps I picked up on an Aquarian energy. So for some of you, there are a lot of people involved in this. There are kids involved. There's a married couple with children. And there's a time of waiting for this king, for this queen to figure things out. there are 2 new blessings coming in. A blessing of truth and knowledge, and the blessing of a spark of new passion. So I don't see things falling apart. I just see a time that one of you has to get away. She has to get away and think about things. Because there will be plans made for the future with 2 people. Maybe she's got to come back in. He's been waiting, right, with his wand. Here's the king. Looking at the queen like, what's she going to do? Is she going to come back? Yes. She'll come back because this is a divine wow, now we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that's right, 8, which is eternal, a number of eternity. It's the lemniscate on its side, right, or stood straight up, right, the 8. So there's just a time of waiting, but I don't feel a separation. I don't see that there's not going to be a divorce or anything like that. I don't feel that. I feel like there's just a lot of clutter, new offers being brought in, and things need to be figured out. Our Queen of Swords, she's like the queen of figuring things out. What stays, what goes. So this 2 weeks at the end of December is really all about this decision you're waiting for this queen to make. Or if you are the queen, people are waiting for you to make this decision. Your king is waiting for you to make this decision. So there you have it. Blessed be everyone. I don't have a bad feeling about this. Sometimes people just need to get away and get their heads straight. That's okay. It's perfectly fine. Everything's going to be okay. She's coming back. Passion's coming back. It's all good. I don't really see anything bad here at all. So, on that, I will tell you all that I love you, Pisces, very much. You are all very creative and inspired people. You're a water sign, so you're very open to intuition. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're very closed off to intuition. That doesn't mean you don't have it. It means that you sometimes deny it. But you do love. You love deeply. Water signs are about emotion and love, and unconditional love, and it's beautiful. Quite a nice reading. Really a very nice reading for you, Pisces. So you take care. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy Solstice Kwanzaa, which is my coined word, because I try to fit them all in. I'm very inclusive. I love each and every one of you, and for now I'm going to sign off. This is Avita Zora. You take care.